one of those super fat boy moments on my lunch break just a tad bit ago. I was eating my McChicken, took a big bite, bit my finger. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't go through my finger, but I was like, ow, what an idiot. What a dummy. Injuring myself on my lunch break. Yeah, I got a puncture wound because I tried eating my McChicken with my finger too close to my mouth. I feel like I was holding it weird anyway. 208-535-1015. That is the number to reach me. It's the start of Peach's Pit Party on this fine Monday, March 24th, 2025. I was trying to figure out today's date, looking for where the calendar was. March 24th. God, we're already almost 4 months in to 2025. It's been flying by. My friends and I are making plans for their July trip out here to come and see the area. They're wanting to drive all the way. No, I shouldn't say they're wanting to drive. They're wanting me to drive to Twin Falls and spend the weekend there after the 4th of July. I feel like I'm going to be spending a lot of money on gas for that trip. Speaking of driving to cool places over the weekend, got to see 17 Mile Cave for the very first time. Shout out to Maddie, our marketing assistant down the hallway. She hit me up and was like, hey, would you want to potentially go to the 17 Mile Cave and I can show you around? And I was like, okay, cool. I'm always down for weird adventures like that. I got nothing else better to do on the weekend besides sit there and talk to my friends on Discord. That's pretty much it. So got to see the inside of that. It was very muddy, very slippery on the way down into the cave. Did one of those butt slides into it, which then I got mud all over my pants. And then we went to IHOP afterwards, and I walked in with my muddy pants, mud all over the backside, everything. I got mud on their booth. Felt so bad. We left a tip, don't worry. And, well, I would have cleaned it up if there was wipes nearby. But it would have been weird if I went to the bathroom, got paper towels, put them all, got wet paper towels, sort of wiping the booth down. Somehow I would have made it worse. I would have smeared the mud all over the booth. Would have been a disaster, so I let them handle it. Anyway, like I said, if you want to get a hold of me, you can over at 208-535-1015. I'll talk some more here in a bit about the contests we have going on here this week. Don't go anywhere. Peach's Pit Party on K-Bear 101, Idaho's only rock station. Now, we got 2 giveaways going on this week. First of all, if you want to win tickets for the Fierce Fighting Championships happening at the Mountain America Center Saturday, March 29th, this weekend, you can just sign up within the channel apps. Same as usual for most giveaways. Sign up once per app, K-Bear, Alt, and Cannonball. If you want to get those 3 max entries into this drawing, don't sign up more than once per app. I just delete the extra entries that you put on there. But then also we have this very unique giveaway going on for 311 Bad Flower and Sitting on Saturn live at the Portneuf Health Trust Amphitheater. That's also Saturday, August 16th. It's also on a Saturday, conveniently timed, right? It's great when a concert lands on a Saturday. You get to spend the all-day Sunday just resting, reminisce on the fun time you had last night, especially if you win tickets free with us for that show. Now, we did the contest this morning. Shout out to Zach for correctly guessing the song of the day. Now, what we did, our giveaway is called Whispering 311. And I took 5 of 311's biggest songs, took lyrics from each one of them, gave it to who I like to call an ASMR artist. And she whispered them oh so sensually into your ear, into our ears. And so you have to guess which song she is repeating. If you can't guess it within the time limit, we move on to somebody else. You got to listen for that cue to call and be caller 15 to be our lucky contestant. We already got ours for today. Tomorrow, there will be another cue to call, most likely during my show, I assume, but who knows? Could be at any time throughout the day. You just got to listen all day, I suppose. You know, we're pretty down bad when it comes to video games. You know, video game industry big shots got together last week for the Game Developers Conference and gave out awards for the best games of 2024. The awards were voted on by the artists and craftspeople who actually make games. The big winner was Balatro, which is a spin on the card game poker that involves building this unique deck of cards. The other nominees for the Best Game Award included Astrobot, Black Myth, Wukong, the game I'll call Heck Divers 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and what was this one? Metaphor Re Fantasio. It's pretty bad when your big winner is a card game, a virtual card game. I don't know. I've seen our friend Andy Matter play it on stream, and I don't know. I wouldn't play it myself. It just seems rather boring to me. Like, I wouldn't want to be done with the show here, done with work for the day, come home, unwind, and pull out Balatro or play Balatro on my system. No, thank you. I feel like we're just in a very dim time, downtime for video games. There's nothing huge. And once GTA 6 comes out, hopefully this fall, I feel like they're going to have the sleep token effect when it comes to video games. It's going to be everything award-wise. So many people are going to play the game that I'm sure it's going to crash within the first couple of weeks it's out. I don't know if they'll release it with an online mode right away or if it's just going to be the campaign and then eventually there will be the online world. And we'll see how long that game goes on till GTA 7 comes out. You know, a little while ago, I posted about the Summer of Loud 2025 tour announcement that was making its way to the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater in Salt Lake City, or should I say West Valley City. And Live Nation decided to post it a day early. They took it down later that day. I posted it right away as they posted it into the K-Bear group. So many people were like, this is fake. Why are you posting? Why are you making fake tour posters and putting them in the Facebook group? And I said, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I totally took time out of my day to Photoshop a tour poster together and really just wanted to do it to mess with everyone, right? No, it's a real show that's happening. Live Nation just jumped the gun. And I'm like thinking, who in the right mind would fake a tour announcement? Well, 30 Seconds to Mars and Billie Eilish, they've both been targets in a Russian disinformation campaign that promised both acts will be playing in Crimea, which Russia illegally annexed in 2014. Ukraine's state news agency Ukrinform found forged Instagram posts credited to Billie's brother Phineas saying that she would perform as part of a series of shows in Crimea. Eilish has been very vocal, of course, of her support for Ukraine since Russia invaded in 2022. The 30 Seconds to Mars campaign is even more disturbing. Russian hackers used AI to create a fake Instagram live video of Jared Leto announcing that the band will be coming to hit up Russia and stage a large-scale concert on the Black Sea Peninsula. Neither Eilish or 30 Seconds to Mars have any dates scheduled in Crimea or Russia, which, I mean, come on. We're faking tours now? We'll believe nothing is real on any part of social media. Pretty soon, all tour announcements that are getting announced will have the comments going, are you sure this is real? Are you 100% sure, Peaches? All real postings have been posted on our concert calendar at riverbendmediagroup.com. And this right here is your Shot Clock Sports Update. The Los Angeles Dodgers, Mookie Betts, the superstar and avid bowler, has bought the first announced team in the new World Bowling League. Now, Betts, along with his business partner Cam Lewis, named the team Team OMG. Be on the lookout as there are plans for 12 to 15 teams to be formed all around the world, as far away as Dubai for this World Bowling League. I guess I'll have to tell Justin from 105 The Hawk, who's also an incredible bowler. We've heard of artists banning cell phone use at concerts, but banning their use in a baseball clubhouse seems a bit odd. But that's what Angels manager Ron Washington has done, adding that he hopes it makes players focus on the upcoming game each day. Washington had the same rule in effect when he managed the Texas Rangers from 2007 to 2014, and 3 players enforced the policy, which came with a $500 fine. Get ready for some big WNBA action as Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are scheduled to take center stage in primetime. CBS will broadcast 2 Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky games this season, marking the first time regular season WNBA games will air in primetime on a major network. The matchups are set for June 7th and August 9th and should be huge for the league, especially since the games between Clark and Reese last season averaged almost 2 million viewers, making them the most watched game since 2001. And we'll talk some more about March Madness here in just a few. A quick update on all of our brackets here in the building. Hopefully yours is doing great as well. Here in just a few on Peach's Pit Party. To be quite honest with you, I've been not watching any of the March Madness games. I just decided this year to do like 5 brackets, take part in our in-office bracket showdown. 5 brackets, $10 to enter, $2 per bracket. And, most of mine not doing so well, except for maybe like two of them, which overall I'm in fifth place in the entire building. Our new GM, Kevin, he's in the lead with 73 points, I assume. I think. There was the official email that was sent out by Josh that I should have had pulled up here. But Maddie, the marketing assistant down the hall, whose first time doing anything even remotely close to something like this, she's at number 2. She has 70 points. She did a great job predicting. It's all luck-based. It's not actually analytics or anything like that. You don't know what's going to happen, which is most likely why it's called March Madness. 64 teams just competing for that one championship. There was a few upsets. Not as many as I thought there would be, but there was a few. But we don't have any games till, I think, this Thursday is what Josh was telling me. So I'm hoping the best for my brackets. I would love to take home that money. Even if I get third place, $6 or whatever minimal amount is better than nothing. I didn't even want to check r/sleep token on Reddit just because I know it's going to be so many people just complaining. I couldn't get tickets. I waited in the queue for hours. And what makes it even funnier, I mean, it's sad for people that didn't get tickets. I completely understand because at one point I was also in the battle when I tried getting Rise Against tickets when they did this intimate show at the Whiskey A Go-Go in L.A. I refreshed the page like an idiot when I had 2 tickets in the cart because it wasn't loading. And sure enough, when I refreshed it, those tickets were gone, completely sold out. It was a one-time intimate show. I knew it was going to go fast. I didn't expect this Sleep Token tour to completely sell out as fast as it did. I knew it would be popular, and I knew tons of people would be trying to get tickets, but this thing sold out within like seconds. And I knew so many people that were trying to text me like, hey, do you have a pre-sale code? Like, no, I'm sorry, I really don't. But Sleep Token officially posted this morning, which made me laugh because there were so many people that were just angry with the band, and they went, entrance tickets for the Even and Arcadia North American rituals have been swiftly depleted. Come September, we shall gather. And most of the reactions are just sad reactions. Absolutely wild. From ashes to new is even in the comment section. Yeah, I mean, Sleep Token, I think, is also going to make its debut on Z103. That's how big they are with this new track, especially Emergence, which beat Selena Gomez's latest single. So yeah, I mean, Sleep Token making a debut on Z103 because they're that popular. That's pretty crazy. The Foos on KBR 101, Idaho's only rock station. Now, I'm worried about this. There's a new robot named Aleta, Aletta, that has been programmed to draw blood more efficiently and with less pain than experienced when humans are drawing the blood. The Aleta uses this infrared light to locate the vein, spray the patient's arm with alcohol to clean it, and then this AI-driven probe inserts the needle into the vein and collects blood into tubes. This thing even puts a bandage on the area to finish things off, and this is the part that worries me. Aleta supposedly has a 95% success rate when it comes to drawing usable blood on the first attempt. What happened to the 5%? Did they test actual people with their testing for the bot before they officially put this into the public? Did they accidentally draw too much blood? Did they draw, they most likely drew unusable blood, but I just imagine this robot missing over and over and over again and just torturing somebody. It's just awful things with this. I mean, I don't know if I would trust a robot. I really don't. But yet again, there are some really shaky people with that needle, and they might be even worse. Hey, just a heads up, if you're in need of an operation, don't go to YouTube and attempt to do the surgery yourself. I'm shocked that they're even allowing videos like that on YouTube, or if YouTube just hasn't gotten to them yet. Maybe he's just watching a video of what happens during that procedure, and he was like, you know what? I'll follow this step by step. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Well, this 32-year-old man from Ukraine, I'm thinking, he performed surgery on himself after watching YouTube videos. Expert expresses caution against such practices. No kidding. The man had cut and stitched his abdomen recently using the surgical blades, stitch cords, and needles purchased from the market. So he had all the equipment. But his condition worsened, following which his nephew rushed him to the hospital. And they're like, hey, don't do this ever again. He only cut the upper layer of his abdomen, leaving his internal organs unharmed, which is better for him, right? Genius of the day right there. Which, by the way, of course, you can catch that segment sometimes during the Victor Woltz Show at 6:45 right here on K-Bear. Victor, it's crazy that you're here so late. It's almost 6 p.m.
I know. I'm just moving in. I got my cot set up and just going to live here now. I'm bringing the cats in later.
I was about to say I did throw away that box that we had for a thing, but unfortunately I threw that away. That could have been great for the cats, Koopa and Lucy.
I know they would have liked it.
Well, I figured I wanted you to join the show because I wanted you to hear this post that I'm about to put in the SiriusXM Octane fan club here.
All right, I can't wait.
Sleep Token is the greatest band of all time, in all capital letters, and it's not even close. Let's just stop pretending otherwise. Sleep Token is the best band to have ever hit the music scene, period. Not, quote, one of the best, not great for a newer band, the best ever.
I have a feeling that'll go over pretty good, Peaches.
You can cling to your outdated legends all you want, but the truth is no band has ever combined genre-defying innovation, emotional depth, technical precision, and mystique the way Sleep Token does. You think your favorite band is versatile because they switched up their guitar tone on one album? Cute. Sleep Token blends R&B, gent, ambient, pop, prog, and soul in a single track. And don't even start with they're just a gimmick. No, the anonymity, is that how you say it? Anonymity. For some reason I have a tough time saying that one. Isn't a gimmick. It's a reset button for the ego-driven rock scene. The masks aren't for show. They're a mirror reflecting your fear of change.
Dude, that's a great post.
Vessel's vocals untouchable. You can cry about your real singers all you want, but no one in modern music delivers emotion with that kind of raw power and restraint. Live shows, they aren't concerts. They're religious experiences. Go ahead, roll your eyes until you're at one, sobbing during Atlantic next to a guy who used to only listen to Pantera. The songwriting is more layered than anything Tool's done since 2001.
Oh, snap.
More emotionally resonant than anything from Radiohead post OK Computer, and more dynamic than anything Metallica has attempted since they cut their hair. Don't agree, that's fine. You're just not ready yet. That's the whole post.
That's an excellent post, Peaches. You have my 2 thumbs up to post that in the competitions group. You should also post. Well, no, I was gonna say elsewhere, but just Octane's fans are the craziest.
Oh, so yeah,
they're the most toxic online.
It's even better with this because the Sleep Token fanatics in that group
will agree,
and then start fighting with the other people.
Exactly. So you're just going to create a big problem,
right? And I'm the part of me is worried that I'll get banned from this group for posting stuff like this because I feel like the moderators are probably not even at Sirius. It's probably just like a fan group that someone started. That's why it's called the SiriusXM Octane Fan Club.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It probably isn't even run by Octane.
No.
Because they would have come up with something different like, the Octane Army. Or,
yeah, right. Something with an O.
Like, yeah. I don't know what it would be.
I don't want to say what I'm about to say. Never mind. I was about to say something else and go, hey, that's not radio friendly.
Well, I look forward to watching the backlash and the support for that post.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to put thanks Victor Wilt for playing Sleep Token on the radio, unlike Octane.
Octane plays them. They're one of the handful that...
but they don't play them like we do.
Not like we do, but right. I'm sure they're playing the new song.
Maybe I can put... I'm here in East Idaho, and they've been playing Sleep Token way more, and...
No, I would just throw what you have in there.
Yeah.
I would just throw that in there. And then if someone decides to go to your profile, they're going to see you work at K-Bear.
It says better known as Peaches right there at the top on K-Bear 101. Peaches Pit Party, weekday afternoons, 2 to 7.
So, because people will want to go see what is this guy's deal. And then some of them might end up coming to the right side,
right?
Joining us.
I've been trying to de-AI this post because I know that ChatGPT uses hyphens quite a lot. It's punctuation. It's like layering of posts.
Yeah.
Looks different than most. So
yeah, because you want it to look like something a human being actually posted.
Yeah, so I got rid of the spacing. I made it just one giant paragraph. So someone's going to be like, what is this guy going on about? And then read further more into it. And I don't know. I feel like they might take me seriously.
Some people will.
Yeah.
Some people will.
Some
for
boomers.
Sure.
I was just reading about this whole, because earlier before when I posted the Summer of Loud Festival in the K-Bear group, and people were like, this is a fake post, Peaches. Why are you posting a fake tour?
Yeah.
And sure enough, there's a fake tour announcement for both Billie Eilish and 30 Seconds to Mars. And these Russian people used AI to create a fake Instagram live video of Jared Leto saying there's a tour coming to Russia and Crimea. And Crimea. Yeah, I said Crimea the whole break, so that makes me look like an idiot.
That's okay. I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. It could be Crimea. I just thought it was Crimea.
But yeah. So, I mean, there could be a whole bunch of fake tours getting announced in the near future.
Oh, we're
toast. We're going to be posting stuff online. This isn't real. Prove to me this is real. All in the comment section.
Well, yeah, you see fake flyers all over the place now, like Trapped opening for Sleep Token.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of that stuff.
I hate when people share old concert posters.
I hate that too, because it's like,
excited.
Whoa, that show looks great.
Yeah, I get all excited and I'm like, oh, it's from 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this, I think we should definitely Photoshop a thing together if we had the power to do so, if we had the time to do so also. Put the reptilians and then opening up Sleep Token.
I'd be down. Get people searching. But I got to get our music back on all the streaming platforms. I got in a little tiff with the company that distributed it for years.
Right,
and so I took them down from all of the websites. And now I got to pay to put them back up. And I'm broke.
And then in the bottom left of the screen, we can put merch distributed by or merch sold by Death in December guys because they have no... They're just some dig at Death in December.
Got to get a dig at Death in December.
Something about that, like lead merch guy Jay Davis of Death in December.
Yeah,
something like that. There's been a recent string of daring animal escapes across the country recently. In South Carolina on Sunday, a sneaky goat managed to unlock a gate to let a kangaroo out of its enclosure on a private property. The marsupial hopped away to freedom, but was later corralled by police and brought back to its owner, who didn't even know it was gone until a neighbor called and said, hey, your kangaroo is out here hopping around the neighborhood. A couple of days earlier, a late winter snowstorm provided a couple of river otters at the new zoo and adventure park in Green Bay, Wisconsin, a golden opportunity to slip out of their enclosure and slide around in the snow. So zookeepers discovered that the otters named Louis and Ophelia had escaped when they noticed tracks in the fresh snow. Both are still on the loose and not believed to be in any danger. Zoo officials are hoping they will eventually return to their habitat on their own. And then a few days before that, in Akron, Ohio, a goat got loose and made a run for it on the highway. Police officers were able to wrangle it, take it into custody. The goat had no tags, so officers don't know where it came from. He was given the name The Fugitive, or just Fugitive, and brought to an animal rescue facility. I'm just waiting for the day those camels that I drive by every time I go on my lunch break, those camels at the Idaho Falls Zoo, I'm waiting for them to escape, make their way over here so I can ride one into the studio in style. I think I talked about it on Friday about the Gene Simmons tour, the entire thing getting canceled, and I did see a post showing one of the shows where almost all the seats were unsold. Only 10% of tickets were sold for the event, which is real sad. I mean, but still, who wants to see Gene Simmons by himself with like this no-named band, right? But Kiss, overall, they're plotting a return to the stage just about 2 years after their supposed farewell show. You know, fans on the band's email list received a notice that the group will perform an unmasked show as part of the Kiss Army Storms Vegas at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas, which runs from November 14th through the 16th. The event is a celebration of the fan club's 50th anniversary. Kiss last performed together wearing makeup December 2nd, 2023 at New York City's Madison Square Garden. The announcement of a one-off show without makeup isn't that surprising, since Gene Simmons reportedly called that New York City show the final Kiss in makeup appearance. The key phrase, in makeup. And Simmons' post-Kiss career is off to a rough start because he postponed. Well, did he postpone or cancel it? He postponed, according to this article, he postponed 17 dates on his spring solo tour until next year. The trek now starts May 2nd in Peachtree City, Georgia, wraps up May 15th in Niagara Falls, Ontario. The shows were reportedly scrapped due to low ticket sales, which I just briefly mentioned. So if you want to go see Kiss, go to Vegas in November, see them without makeup. I wonder how they... I haven't seen Gene Simmons in a while without makeup. Wait, no, I have seen him. Never mind. Forget that. But yeah, if you want to go see Kiss, go to Vegas. People are falling for this online, and by people, I mean mostly me. Saw this post pop up on my Instagram feed as I'm just scrolling here and saw breaking new at Mets games this season, the Dog Bowl. For $12.99, fans can get 12 hot dogs stuffed inside of a Mets helmet, and it looks awful. And now, even looking at this image, I'm like, okay, this is definitely AI generated. For some reason, the glizzies are all over the place. They're not even inside the buns. There's 3 in like one bun. That bun looks completely not like a hot dog bun. It just looks like a big mess. And also the price. I mean, come on. 12 hot dogs stuffed inside a Mets helmet for $12.99. It'd be more like close to $30. It's now that time for To Peach the Roan, and today's question just comes from Ask Reddit. What is something you're not ashamed to still be a fan of, regardless of your age? Naps. Number one answer right here. The older I get, the more I appreciate naps, and now I know to never take a nap on a Sunday because it'll ruin my entire sleep schedule for the night and make me dead tired on a Monday. I avoid naps on Sundays, and I also avoid anything chocolate, especially dark chocolate that potentially has caffeine in it or sugar that'll make me go through a sugar rush. Ever since I gave up energy drinks, my caffeine tolerance has gone way, way down. And if I have anything dark chocolate, my heart will start going fast. I'll be energized, ready to go, even though it's like 10 p.m. I did like this answer quite a lot. Going through the car wash tunnel. I am that guy that's still yelling woo at the top of my lungs. Woo! What is something you're not ashamed of what is something you're not ashamed to still be a fan of, regardless of your age? Call in right now, 208-535-1015. Let me know your answer for To Peach their own. K-Bear, what's happening?
How are you today, Peaches?
Oh, I'm doing good. Actually, successful for a Monday. How about you?
Woohoo! Pretty good. Other than getting stabbed by a rose, I'm doing good.
Well, right on.
Need to try garden.
Right.
Well, I had an answer for your question today.
All right. What's something you're not ashamed to still be a fan of, regardless of your age?
Blowing bubbles.
That's always a secret fun thing to do, isn't it? I haven't thought about doing that forever. I feel like it would look even sillier with me doing it out in the patio.
I think that would be absolutely adorable.
Peach is blowing bubbles right outside. Sure.
That just sounds adorable. Peaches blowing bubbles.
Right. That neighborhood weirdo that's just outside doing that.
Our giant weirdo. We love you.
For some reason, a video popped up on my Facebook feed of Baby Metal performing chocolate. Performing chocolate. What did I just say? Performing Gimme Chocolate at Louder Than Life from 2 years ago, 2023. And I got to say, the crowd is into it. I've never seen a crowd go this hard for any act ever. I mean, really. Victor told me that at the Poppy concert in Salt Lake City, tons of people were heavily into Poppy, way more than he thought. It's the acts you don't expect, and Baby Metal and Poppy are allegedly going to be releasing a new song here in the near future together. Yeah, for those that hate both those artists, well, not looking good. I forgot exactly what the title was supposed to be called, but there's speculation the title will be called this, and it'll be coming out around, well, an announcement will be made around April 1st, apparently. So it could be a sick April Fool's joke to really troll those that hate Baby Metal and Poppy. But I know, in all seriousness, Slaughter to Prevail is set to come out with a song with Baby Metal in the near future. So maybe Baby Metal's up to an entire new album. I know they're going to be in Salt Lake City. They're headlining the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater, also known as the USANA Amphitheater. So they can fill up that stadium. You know they have a massive fandom. You can find that show and many others like it on our concert calendar at riverbendmediagroup.com/calendar. Thanks for listening to Peach's Pit Party, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Peach's Pit Party is hosted by me, Peaches, a.k.a. Brendan Peach, and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com. Until next time, Peach out.